Husn al-Dhann, the beautiful secret of a peaceful heart. Imagine waking up every morning with a heart free from fear, bitterness, and suspicion. What if you could trust that Allah's plan is always better, that every delay hides a mercy, that even people's mistakes are chances for kindness, not conflict? This is Husn al-Dhann, the Islamic art of good assumptions, a gift that transforms pain into patience, grudges into forgiveness, and anxiety into hope. Thinking well of Allah is the root of faith. Allah invites you to have the best hopes of Him, especially when things seem hardest. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Hadith Qudsi, "I am as my servant thinks of me. If he thinks good of me, he will have it." Narrated by Bukhari and Muslim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Ad-Duha 93-5, "And your Lord is going to give you, and you will be satisfied." A woman who couldn't have children made dua every night for years. Her tears were seeds not in vain. Years later, when she'd almost given up, Allah answered in a way that left her breathless with twins and a heart stronger than ever before. Husn al-Dhann in hardship, finding blessings in trials. Every hardship is either a purification or elevation, never a waste. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Al-Baqarah 2:16, "Perhaps you hate a thing, and it is good for you, and perhaps you love a thing, and it is bad for you. Allah knows, and you know not." The Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam was betrayed by his own brothers and thrown into a well, sold as a slave, and imprisoned for years, yet he never lost hope in Allah's plan. When Allah finally raised him up, Yusuf said to his brothers, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Yusuf 12:100, "He was certainly good to me when he took me out of prison." Thinking well of others means healing relationships. Most fights are built on assumptions, not facts. Islam calls us to mercy, not suspicion. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Al-Hujurat 49-12, "O you who believe, avoid much suspicion. Indeed, some suspicion is sin. If you see something you dislike in your brother, try to find 70 excuses for him. If you cannot say, 'Maybe he has an excuse I do not know,'" mentioned by Imam Jafar as-Sadiq. Umar ibn al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him, once saw a man drunk in the street. Instead of shaming him, he covered him with his cloak and prayed, "O Allah, conceal his faults in this world and the next." The man later repented and became righteous. Thinking well of yourself in Allah's mercy. Never believe the whisper, "You're too far for Allah's mercy." Allah's door is always open. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Az-Zumar 39:53, "Say, O my servants who have transgressed against themselves, do not despair of the mercy of Allah. Indeed, Allah forgives all sins. The one who repents from sin is like one who never sinned." Narrated by Ibn Majah. A young man who lived a wild life once heard this ayah at a masjid and broke down in tears. He changed his life and years later led hundreds to Islam with his story. His Husn al-Dhann in Allah's forgiveness became a light for many. When you lose something, say, "Maybe Allah is protecting me from something worse." When someone is rude, remember, "Perhaps they're in pain I can't see." When plans are delayed, whisper, "Allah's timing is perfect." When you sin, rush back. My Lord is the forgiving, the loving. Whoever expects the best from Allah finds Him better than imagined. Whoever expects goodness from people finds love, peace, and endless friends. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in At-Talaq 65:3, "Whoever puts his trust in Allah, He will suffice him." The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam endured years of betrayal, abuse, and loss, but never let his heart become bitter. He forgave the people of Taif when they stoned him, saying, "Perhaps Allah will bring from their descendants people who worship him alone." Let your story be one of hope, not suspicion. Let your legacy be mercy, not anger. Expect only the best from Allah and see the best in His creation. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Quran 9:51, "Upon Allah let the believers rely. O Allah, fill our hearts with Husn al-Dhann, beautiful thoughts of you and beautiful thoughts of your creation. Make us people of hope, forgiveness and endless mercy. Let us see the light in every test, the blessing in every delay, and the goodness in every soul." Jazakumullahu khairan for watching. If this touched your heart, like, share and subscribe for more soul-lifting reminders. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.